Peyton Howard, Bryony Morrell, Charlotte Russell.
Observational analysis is when you analyse the performance of an individual or a team performance in order to highlight areas for improvement. Every coach needs to do this so they can apply it in training sessions so they know what they need to work on. It's important because it addresses issues that affect the athletes. It helps with their psychological, technical and tactical issues such as penalty taking in a session versus the games, or the angles that you take, or the formation you use in a game. You can also support the team or the athlete by doing this, or you can actively make changes to improve performance. You can observe or analyse the performer's skills, techniques, tactics, strengths and weaknesses. I'm going to use Charlotte Russell now to make 10 passes to me, and this will be subjective analysis as I'm going to observe and judge how she uses the technique. So if you make 10 passes to me, Right, so when you're making the passes to me, you won't get enough power on it because you're using the toe of your foot. Next time you do it, you need to use the inside of your foot to get more accuracy and more power. Also taking sometimes just one touch instead. Try and cushion the ball with the inside of your foot so you can get a good touch and then make the pass away to be controlled. Okay. Right, the positives of subjective analysis is that we know instantly what the strengths and weaknesses are, and it can be motivating because the coach is interested in giving feedback. The negatives of this, however, are that the opinions can sometimes not be valid or comparable. It can also have a psychological effect on the athlete, and it can be biased in teams when the coach has favourites. Peyton Howard, Bryony Morrell, Charlotte Russell.
So objective analysis is using measurements and comparing data using numbers. So that's like percentage of possession and how many shots on goal and how many are on target. So the negatives of this is that statistics are not put in context. For example, if like they're playing against an England quality goalkeeper, they're going to have less chance of scoring a penalty. There's also be a psychological effect, because they're comparing you to other teammates. It's also hard to give a development plan, so to know how to improve it. The positives are it's good for personal development and motivation, so you know what areas you do need to improve. Also you've got valid results, so they can't really be argued with. You can reference from past seasons, and you can track progress so that you know how well you're getting on and how much you are improving. So we're going to do a penalty shootout with Charlotte. She's going to take as many penalties, and we're going to use the stats to work out how well she's doing. So that's 1 out of 2 so far. So Charlotte, you scored 4 out of 8 penalties, which gave you a 50% conversion rate.
Thank you.
That is it.
Don't do that. Oh.